Casio Computer is a well-established company in electronic industry and the world's first compact all-electric calculator in 1957. Casio is a notable major contributor to the electronic industry, having assisted in produce a variety of innovation products, and it is still known for having the worldwide vendor of digital watches, that is G-Shock, and all-electric calculators. After Google announced Android Wear, Casio created an outdoors-focused watch based on Google's Wear OS called the ProTrack and continuous upgrade into the latest new ProTrack Smart that can have access to smartphone with special specs. With that, this led the company in operating system to smartwatch. Casio had put lots of effort in creating an innovation the smartwatches in order to achieve their aims is that to offer timekeeping with the absolute precision worldwide, combined with original design born necessity. Since that, Casio is still known as the world's finest smartwatch and elegant to be wear with.
So next, I will present about the firm. Casio Computer Co. Ltd. is a multinational consumer electronics company. Casio was established in Tokyo in 1946 by the Casio family as Casio Shisakujo. The name Casio is an anglicized version of Casio and it became incorporated in 1957. The first product of Casio is Ubua Tube, which is a cigarette holder, and later on make an innovation on the calculator. The Casio tagline is creativity and contribution. Next, the vision of Casio Company is envisioning a world no one has ever seen. Meanwhile, the mission is to invent new products that support human intellectual and creative activities, which will in turn drive social progress around the world. The product innovation that will be discussed from Casio is digital watch called ProTrack Outdoor Watch.
Next, the idea for innovation of Casio watch is by Tadao Casio. In 1972, Casio launched the Casio Mini calculator, but he found that his company is no longer just a manufacturer of office equipment. Then, he moved into watch just as digital watch became popular. The form of innovation by the firm is product innovation. New ProTrack Smart WST F30 supported by Google Wearable Operating System have variety of feature ideas that can interact with notification from our phone. The opportunity for innovation is determined by people's need. Sport people are very interested in this watch because it looks stylish and user-friendly. The type of innovation involved is architectural innovation. Its components has been improved and the system is a new configuration. This new ProTrack WST F30 can access to the smartphone compared from other old ProTrack model that do not have internet connection through phone.
The technology. First of all, the technology that will be used in Casio smartwatch is radio control multiband 6. It automatically corrects its precision in terms of time, date, and even daylight saving time. As a result, our time accuracy is guaranteed regardless of current region. Next is Bluetooth control. As long as our smartphone is compatible, we can link it with the smartwatch. And next is Radio Solar. It has featured a robust titanium case and bracelets and a sporty color. With a high-quality solar movement, the watch tells time precisely and comes with a chronograph and a perpetual calendar with date and day. And last but not least is for fans of outdoor activities. As a multi-use timepiece, it offers a variety of precision functions, including the compass, sunrise, a barometer, an altimeter, a complete auto calendar, and an activity app. And the sorts of technology advance that we expect on this innovation is to see more serious health monitoring. Health should be a big concern for Casio and expect the watch to become more and more of a biometric GP on our wrist. And so, among the most likely are patterns around sensors that can tell when you are driving to limit notifications, patterns and photodiodes which can measure light patterns, allowing wearers to use hand gestures, Face ID on the watch, touch-sensitive and otherwise smartwatch bands. And lastly is safety. We are still seeing a lot of very interesting standalone personal safety wearable. Some connect to the user's phones and others don't. We are also seeing that kids' smartwatch that can track geolocations are not going anywhere.
People behind the innovation of Casio watch. Innovator is Kuko Ibe, the chief engineer of research and development of the Japanese brand. Casio watch source is electronic source. Consumer electronics include communication devices and home office activities. Most consumer electronics have become digital technology based in 2010 and have largely integrated with the computing industry. Casio Computer Co. is another team that is interested in Casio watch creation. Casio America Inc. (NJ) is a U.S. subsidiary of Casio Computer Co. Ltd. Tokyo, Japan. Group of stakeholders are consumers who have attractive, safe and reliable goods. Then suppliers who order implementation of CSR and provide support. After that is shareholder, an investor who report detail in a timely and acceptable manner. All workers who value human rights, support diversity and inclusion, support work-life balance and family lives. In addition, local groups that support and conserve regional culture. Then, global climate that require environmental awareness in product production and successful practices. Lastly is NPO or NGO that could protect the environment, human rights and biodiversity and promote local communities and cultural events as well.
The process of developing the idea into the innovation, Casio smartwatch aimed at enhancing the rate of connectivity across the world in tick of a second, which is, it will create a clear framework that structures and implements the development of new products, service and business model systematically. The main activities in the process of the innovation, Casio also want to make more models that are suitable for lifestyle and fashion, which is Casio understand that the watch industry needs to evolve if it wants to survive, and new material and manufacturing method help to change it. And then the other is idea generation and mobilization, which is inspiration for new idea can originate from an improvement of an existing idea or something from scratch. Besides, the tools that used in the process of Casio innovation are Casio develops and manufactures a diverse range of electronic equipment, consumer goods such as calculator, electronic dictionary, digital camera, electronic instrument and watches. The last one is the alternative model of the innovation process might be used are disruptive innovation. By definition refer to a concept, product or service that creates a new value network, either disrupting an established market or building a world new one.
To keep updating with following trends, Casio has specified the issues regarding the importance of the practice of social responsibility based on its maturity selection under the G4 Sustainability Reporting Guidelines that had been issued by GRI in May 2013. Casio also will take action on each of the specified issues and will apply the Plan Do Check Act (PDCA) cycle. This company also had formulated key performance indicator (KPI) concerning the specified material issues and enforced its responsible department to evaluate its CSR initiatives quantitatively. There are some suggestions for the Casio to take part. As a company that has known worldwide, Casio needs to further initiative strategy that meets the expectation of the international community as they were expected to carry out strategic initiatives, especially in innovation status. Casio must undergo the same barrage of violence and techno-brutality in developing their best product products in the market. Over 200 handmade samples were created and tested to destruction by Casio. This innovation also needs to get further strategies by reinvention, retesting, or redesign as its implementation life cycle. As we know, it is Mr. eBay's dream of creating a watch that never breaks. And now, the famous G-Shock entered the streets of Japan and started to define itself as the greatest watch of all time. And it is their dream and target to repeat the same history within this innovation of Casio's Protect smartwatches to achieve exactly the kind of watch that everyone needs. So that's all from us. Thank you for listening.